Yo, living life like it's 4 p.m. at the Capitol. Word to Slim Thug on 4 swingers in the Dapters. Shine on my vessel, got my stature in the raps. Ballin' in the mix from here and thereafter. Wrote another chapter by climbing up the ladder. Got glass on the dash, I just hope it don't shatter into pieces. Diamond in the gold and the teeth.
Episode 30 of the Slide Thru Podcast. How's everyone doing?
We at 3-0?
Yeet.
We at the Curry.
3-0?
This episode's older than all of us.
For reals, man. Look how long we've been doing
That's like half a year already.
Already.
You think so?
Yeah.
30 weeks?
52 weeks in the year, right?
30 weeks.
Shit.
Nice.
Yeah, because August.
We started in like August, September.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's been over 6 months.
I'm about to retire.
1 year's enough?
Yeah.
1 year.
Time to hang the jersey.
It's time to hang it up, fool.
How's everyone doing, man? How's it been?
Chilling. How
Watching
everybody
the
doing,
game.
man?
You know, I don't miss a game, or I try not to.
Try not to miss the game. Oh, I got some news for you guys.
Vibing.
Is it some good news or bad news?
Some good news.
You dropped
Good
your
news.
mixtape?
No.
What about the bad news?
You have a baby on the way?
No, hell no.
You made a porno?
Hell no.
You made a
That's
porno?
my boy. Hell no.
No. But my girl's birthday's on the 31st of this
Oh, you
month.
about to say.
Uh-huh.
the girl's
So those are
pregnant.
good news?
And the Joe Budden Podcast live show in Oakland is at the 31st.
So you better go?
And we going.
You got the tickets already? You got
tickets.
You convinced her?
Wait, who's we?
Yeah. Me and my girl.
You thought I bought y'all tickets? Hell nah.
Shit.
He said it
Are you gonna go
He
play
said it's
Twister?
her birthday, not our birthday.
Y'all got 45 or 75 bucks to spend.
Shit.
Bro, that's not weed.
Where's it gonna be at?
It's gonna be I think the same theater that it was last year.
For real?
Yeah, in Oakland. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, we didn't go to Oakland. We went to
How'd you
Frisco.
convince her?
Well, it was the Frisco one, or was it Oakland?
It was Frisco.
It was Frisco.
It was by Times Square, remember?
Yeah, you guys went to Frisco.
Oh, okay. Then so it's
a
gonna be a
different
different one.
Union
Yeah.
Square. Union.
Yeah.
Union Square. Shit, my bad.
Yeah, I remember they sold
You
out
said
last
Times
year.
Square? That's in NY, no?
Yeah. Are you gonna play truth or truth or what?
Nah, I told her about it. I told her about it. She's like, "You better not say shit out there, like nothing like that."
I'm gonna say
Like,
all
no,
of
like,
it.
like she ain't trying to go on
A through Z.
stage.
Hey, just tell Joe Budden, he's like, bro, my girl's Salvadoran. You know how they are.
Come on, man. You
You
can
know how they
relate.
are.
You can relate. But yeah, man, I'm excited to go again.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, the dudes is funny. So
Hell yeah.
I remember.
So
yeah.
how'd you convince her? How that?
I showed her it. I was like, "Hey, check this out." Let's hand. We didn't really make that much big of a plans other than maybe going to SAC to go see her sister
Okay.
and her
pretty
fiance.
close.
So going to
Close enough.
see their sister aren't plans?
Yeah, it was part of the plans, but then I saw this event coming up. Like, hey, you trying to go to this event? Meanwhile, like, we're already gonna be out there. So
Is it
yeah.
a weekday or a weekend?
It was like a weekend. Falls on a Sunday.
Okay. So just make a whole weekend out of it, or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. We're making a
That's-
whole
yeah,
weekend out of it. We're
That's
leaving
probably why
on.
she ain't tripping.
Yeah, we're leaving on Saturday, and then we're gonna go there on Sunday, and then go straight back to SAC, chill there.
Has she listened to any podcasts with you?
She listens to ours lightweight, well, cause I be playing it all the time. Like, hey, check this out. Hey, check this one part.
She has no choice.
Yeah, for real. I'll be playing Joe Rogan, Joe Budden. I'll be playing all the podcasts,
All the Joes.
all the Joes. We're getting into the Joes.
We're getting into the Joes.
Hell yeah! Remember last year? It was fun, huh?
Last year was dope. Yeah, I just didn't know what to expect from a live podcast. You know what I mean? But the way they had it set up, it was pretty dope. I just wish they had liquor at the bars. My only complaint.
It was only beer and wine.
It was
right?
only beer and wine.
Fuck,
But
hey
other
man,
than
that wine had me
You should
loose.
just gone a cap.
Other than that,
Did they search you at the door?
I don't think they did. No.
Oh, well, now you know. Bring a
I
bottle.
don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's
but at first I had no
Toma,
idea.
way.
Plus, like, before even going up in there, my thought wasn't on like getting liquor because I had to take a piss so bad. I just pissed on the street. I felt bad until like recently. I've been to like the city and everybody shits on the street and shit.
Everybody-
It went from pissing to shitting now, huh?
They have an app for Frisco streets specifically that let you know where there's shit on the streets.
Oh,
That's how bad it's gotten.
damn.
What the fuck?
And it's super pricey to live there.
Yeah,
They don't give a. Hey, them homeless motherfuckers don't give a shit.
bro, it was
Bro,
pissing me off, bro.
bro,
Walking in
lots
there.
of
They
shits,
do
nigga.
give shits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they straight up,
Lots of them.
They give shit to the
bro,
city.
they fucking shit in their pants in the streets.
It's crazy.
I know someone who took a shit in one of the alleys there. He said he
You were
was
with
having-
him? You hear me?
Nah.
It was emergency.
He was drunk and he said he couldn't hold it in. And he said he
Couldn't
took
hold
his
in the
shit.
shit. Fuck.
He's like I hate to be that. I hate to know that I'm part of that culture now. He's like, because I actually ended up being one of those motherfuckers that took his shit.
So
there.
he just shit him shit
He-
and put his pants back up.
I'm
And,
assuming so. The way it sounds like he just pulled his shit down, took his shit in the alley. And I'm like, you nasty as fuck. He's like,
nasty
yeah.
shit ass.
He's like, yeah, I know.
It's crazy how this shit works over there, bro. Like I was walking like downtown like midnight, and
off my sock.
there's people that sleep right there by the storefronts after they're closed, right? There's a bunch of like just homeless people like screaming just a random like nickname, just walking down the street, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who's she yelling at? And then eventually she kept screaming and screaming, and some dude over there just sleeping said, "Hey, over here, sweetheart, what you need?" She's like, I need that heroin. I was like, all right, come over here. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's how they do it? You just
call
screaming
it out.
and
Shit, if you're
looking
the
for
plug
someone's
like
name and shit?
that.
What the fuck? It's just crazy.
They're on the street. Woo woo.
What it do?
You hear the callback. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
For sure.
It's like I already did that right here.
Let's get into it. Meek Mill has been
Congrats to
granted
Meek Mill.
his own weekend in Philly.
In Philly.
So what's it called? The Mill weekend? The Meekend?
Meekend.
Meekend,
There you go.
yeah.
Okay,
Meekend.
so I have a question. So the city gave him a whole weekend,
Yeah.
named after him.
Yeah, Meekend.
So he's better than presidents, because presidents get like one day.
President's Day.
They get
And he
streets too, though.
Yeah.
Streets too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he got a full weekend.
Trump already got a tower, so what the fuck else he wants?
Towers.
Yeah, towers.
But they're not even his. Other people, he just put his name on it. Other people build them.
Yeah, I think he just branded him, huh?
Yeah, that's all he did. Anyways, but yeah, so a whole weekend. So
Yeah.
what do you do? Give stuff away? You guys said.
No, you wear a Meek Mill shirt all weekend.
Just bump Meek Mill, man.
Yeah.
Just keep bumping
Just
that
bump
Meek
Meek
Mill.
Mill. all
I mean, I don't
weekend.
know. I'm assuming they're probably gonna make a little festival
gotta-
or some shit out of it. Cause
That
like,
weekend, you have to like Uptown Vibes. All right, you can't diss Uptown Vibes that weekend.
Gotta
I'm so
gotta
sick
bump
of that
that
song,
uptown
though.
vibes.
That's why I don't listen to it that much. I like it that I don't want to get sick of it.
And you gotta bump going bad.
Well, the good thing is he's doing good stuff for the community, right? He's
That's
he's
the reason why they gave it
Yeah.
to him.
donating. Yeah, he's donating stuff to the children, right? I heard
Yeah.
like toys and
he's been doing
schools
so
and
much since
bikes.
he got out.
That's what's
Hella
up.
stuff.
Well, I mean, if you
Shout
look
out to
at,
Meek.
in
That's
Houston,
dope.
Trade of Truth got a Trade Day where it lasts a whole weekend. You know what I
Trade
mean? Same
So-
shit,
so-
carnival and all that shit.
So Meek
giveaways.
Mill's weekend is on St. Patrick's Day.
We had 3 days, right? It was 15,
'Cause that
16,
was-
17?
that
or
was
is
on
it-
It is March 15th through the 17th. So yeah.
Those this
Okay.
St.
weekend,
Patrick's
yeah,
Day
St.
weekend.
Patrick's
Then.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Bump
Hey,
Meek
them
Mill.
Irish niggas don't give a fuck. It's St. Patrick's to them.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah,
no matter
care
what.
less.
Who the
I heard
fuck
in
is Meek
Chicago.
Mill?
I heard in Chicago
It's our
like St.
weekend.
Patrick's Day is big.
Is there a lot of
Irish people there?
Irish people?
Not even that. Like there's there's all races just celebrating St. Patrick's Day out there.
People
like,
just
it's a
looking
big
for an
ass-
excuse to turn up. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's what it is.
But over there's
Exactly.
like block parties.
Block parties on 4th of July as well.
Are block
I mean, all
parties
these
regulated
other-
here? Can
Hey,
you
for
have a
real.
block party here?
Not here.
I think you can. I've been to one in Salinas.
But you just gotta have like everybody on it, right?
Yeah, the whole
Block, yeah.
Just gotta
And if
invite
cops come,
everybody.
you can't be tripping like that
Why not?
because you don't want them to be making arrests. Just gonna come down, maybe put the noise down. You're gonna say no one's complaining. The whole neighborhood's out. Then be like, all right, fuck it, and leave.
Yeah, what's up? You want a hot dog or a burger? What's up? What you want?
Because
Hot dog or burger?
some Italians dude
Like,
over
get outta
right
here.
over in Seaside, close to where I live, they have the whole block. Like on 4th of July and shit, they have the whole block just outside, and cops come by and they don't trip. Little
like-
kids come out, tell them
so
to
I
turn on
wish
the
they would.
lights.
Right.
Yeah, and they
Crazy.
they come out get some ribs because they know how to barbecue, man.
Oh, hell
Shit,
yeah,
we should
bro.
host a block party.
Oh,
Slide through the block party.
speaking of ribs, DJ got a homie named Blake
Oh, yeah.
who's out here in the 831 local area. Yeah, he's a chef.
Ooh,
And he's been cooking his own meals and he's been selling it. So
Wait, is that what you
Like
got
prep
last time?
meals or
Yeah,
like
he's-
just like
he-
order to go meals or what is it?
It's a pickup. So he's been doing it now 3 weeks. And the way I found out was like hella crazy. So I'm kind of happy I found out. And I found out kind of pretty much at the right time.
So
But
put us on game. Put us on
every
game.
Thursday, yeah. So every Thursday he's going to have pretty much meals for sale. This past weekend he had a special which was ribs and chicken. So which you choose pretty much the protein you want, and then it'll come with the sides. So with the sides, it was the side of like Cajun fried rice. You had your greens, and then he gave us a dessert. You know what I mean? But you kind of choose what you want to buy, and he says each week is going to be different, but he's going to do it every Thursday. So I already told myself every Thursday for sure.
So how do you get in
I'm,
contact with him?
Well, I have his number. He is on the Instagram.
Put his Instagram up.
Here, I have to go look for it real quick.
Is it like personal meals for a one person, or could it be like a family size type of shit?
You could do family size. Like once me and Miggy went there was already a person that had bought like 10 dishes off of him. Yeah. And the thing is, like, for people that know him, like, they know he's always been getting down. Like, you know what I mean? He's gone to culinary school. And he's a big fan of barbecue. So a lot of his food is slow smoked barbecue. You know what I mean? So you are gonna get, some delicious barbecue, pretty much.
You had
let me try to pop
his
up
food's
his.
good, bro.
Yeah.
I met him through DJ.
Ricky has met him through me and shit.
Would you say he inspired you to cook ribs in a way?
In a way, yeah.
Because I remember right when you started cooking ribs was kind of when we were around him, or you brought me around him and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah, because I remember I love doing a little bit of food. And what's it call it? One time he was like, "Hey, I see that you say you like doing food." He's like, come through the house real quick. I'm about to cook up some food. And I was all right, cool. And I thought, this is typical cooking. But now, man, he really does all the cooking stuff. Like, he makes his own barbecue sauce. He'll make, he does everything from scratch. Everything from scratch. You know what I mean? He has his own spices. He does his own spice mixture. But yeah, anyways, he's taking it very serious. And he's, like I said, now he's licensed. He's able to sell. And yeah, so
there's some pictures up there.
There's pictures there on
videos,
the board. He even has
he goes
videos
step by step. Then
yeah,
that's nice.
Every Thursday, you said?
Thursday,
yeah.
I'm
So
hitting
every Thursday he's gonna do it. So every Thursday he told me he's gonna serve food.
How much was the?
I can't be 100% on the. I got a different price. Me and Miggy when we pulled up. I do want to say it could be maybe from 12 to like 15, 18 bucks, depending. That's typical. And I mean, and
plus you gotta leave a tip,
and it's
so
good,
it's like
and it's good food. You know what I mean? Like real good. Like everything is slow cook, all his own spices and shit. So
how do you go about figuring out what he's gonna be posting?
Well, it was funny because when I had found out, I had called him in surprise, like, "Hey man, like what the fuck?" He's like, "Hey, I heard you doing you're selling food now." He was like, "Oh yeah, it's my third week of doing it. We're seeing how it goes, blah blah." I was like, "Bro, I'm about to pull up on you right now." He's like, I was like, you still got some plates?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "How many plates you need?" I was like, "I need 2 for sure." He's all right. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Slide through right now if you want." I'm like, "All right, cool." So, went to the house, and I got one option with the chicken and one option of the barbecue ribs, and then we got a little dessert too, and. Yeah, man.
For the people that don't got his number personally like that, how would they go about knowing what's on the menu for that day? Do you find out on his IG?
Yeah,
or,
so on his Instagram is Chef B83. So Chef CHEF BE and then 83, and from what it looks like is here. So that Thursday that I picked up the food, it looks like he's posting the menu. So right here I'll say today's menu, and then it says right there smoked barbecue, baby back ribs, barbecue chicken, the greens, and then bread pudding, for dessert. So I'm assuming every week is gonna be like that.
Okay, I see.
So
with the double chocolate banana bread pudding sounds fucking fire.
Yes, sir. So I mean,
okay.
Yeah, so
I know what I'm doing this Thursday.
And he's like, Chef B, you got to hook up the whole podcast stuff, bro.
He's licensed. He's licensed for it. You know what I mean? So it's not no sketchy shit. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's cooking.
I'm hitting up Chef B for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, does he have a time? Does he have a time? Like,
from right here.
What time does it close?
From right there, it looks like it says available from 12:30 and today. I can't guarantee you if that's every Thursday at that time.
I just gotta remember.
But he did tell me he's going to be doing that every Thursday.
Tag us when he posts the
and I can even let you know when I'm on the way to pick up some food. That way.
Because I'm off like 4:30 from work.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I think I had picked up my food.
Hit the follow.
I had picked up my food for him like at 4:40. Yeah, close to 5 o'clock. So
okay.
Yeah, and it kind of looked like he's been doing it all day. like when we were there, he was hella busy. He was like still like
he was
cutting
still
shit,
getting meals ready and shit. Yeah,
that's what's up though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So shit, man. Thank you for putting us on, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Shout out to Chef B83, man. You guys go follow him. Get your food
yes, sir.
out here in 831. Homemade, fresh food is what you heard now. So go hit up, homie.
You heard it
I'm about it,
man. It's a treat when we eat.
Me and my girl about to eat.
Hell yeah. All right. So what we on next?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's new special
Also Philly.
coming out. Yeah, Philly's own. Kevin Hart coming out a new Netflix special April 2nd.
Who's a Philly legend?
Benny Siegel for sure.
Yeah, Benny Siegel for sure.
Benny Siegel, A Black Thought.
Wasn't Rocky from Philly? Rock? Yeah, Rock.
I don't know if he's
The
from
movie?
Philly, but
Is
the
he?
movie was
The
based in
movie,
Philly.
yeah,
But I don't know if
Philly.
he's from Philadelphia.
Isn't Freeway from Philly?
Yeah,
Freeway's from Philly.
But I'm saying legend, like
Yeah, I would consider
Freeway a legend.
Are we talking about live or are we
yeah,
talking
yeah.
Either or.
yeah,
either or? Yeah,
Dead or
Freeway,
alive.
Freeway is definitely on that
Yeah.
list.
I would consider Meek Mill on his way pretty much
Yeah,
on there
pretty
already.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty
He's
much.
very
Been
known.
doing
very
this shit
known
since
in
his
He's
Philly.
a
teens.
living legend already doing shit that's already considering him like he's getting points that should be.
Gilly?
You know what I mean?
Gilly too.
Gilly. Damn, I forgot about him.
Gilly.
People
That's
say
the
that
right?
Yeah, right. People say that he wrote Lil Wayne's first 2 albums.
So,
The Fire Flame.
Yeah.
so check this out. So it says the stand-up announced today that he's landed his first ever Netflix comedy special, which will debut on the streaming network on Tuesday, April 2nd, titled Kevin Hart Irresponsible. The special was taped during a sold-out show at the O2 Arena in London during Hart's recent Irresponsible tour and covers Hart joking about his friends, family, travel, and a year filled with irresponsible behavior. You guys excited about that?
Not really.
I feel like it's kind of the same thing.
I don't think he's that funny.
Well, it just depends
He's
how it
pretty
comes out.
funny.
He's
But,
funny. It's just that he's done so many movies that I feel like his little.
We're talking about Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah, it's been kind of overplayed. We kind of expect that character to be.
Sometimes he tries too hard to be funny. I've talked about this with a couple people. There's some where he's trying way too hard to be funny. It's
Like in
bro,
movies or in stand-ups? Because it's two
in
different
movies,
things.
in movies and stand-ups.
I was saying stand-ups.
I'm trying to remember what
I
movie
like
it
his
was.
characters in
I'm
movies.
trying to remember what movie it was with Kevin Hart. It was a couple of them, and I'm like, man, he's trying so damn
was in the
hard to be
40-Year-Old
funny,
Virgin.
man.
Y'all seen 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh yeah,
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that was his young days.
Classic,
Yeah.
His young buck days.
He said, "I'm a clap back."
I'm trying to remember which one it was. What's the one with The Rock? Was it
it was
It wasn't right
That's
along.
the one.
Baby.
Right.
It
It
was
was a-
right along.
They did like 2
no,
or
that was
3.
with Ice Cube.
Well, I don't know. All I know is it was a,
Right
it was a
Along was
good,
with Ice
it was
Cube.
a good couple movies where I'm like, all right, Kevin Hart. Like, a couple of them was all right, it's funny.
Yeah.
And then not even on no hating shit, but like a lot of his lines were like, all right, he's trying so damn hard to be funny right now.
I think he oversaturates himself because sometimes he'll go ahead and be in 3-4 movies in a year.
Yeah,
You
I
know
mean,
what
he.
I just think every line he's trying to hit on a laugh, which is not bad, you know what I mean? But like every line that you say in a movie doesn't have to be necessarily funny. You know, it's supposed to lead on to funny shit. You
Supposed
know
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying?
setup.
And I just feel like every time he says something, it's like he's trying to get you to laugh so hard. And it's like, bro, if you would have just kept the cool line right here, and then 3 minutes later, you feel me, hit us with something to laugh, and then you're all right, cool. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like a couple movies he was trying so hard to be funny.
But
But
in
that's
the-
just me. That's just my opinion.
In those
on that.
movies, do they write? They don't write the script, right?
Well, Kevin Hart's supposed to be writing his own stuff
Yeah, this
because
one
he's
that's-
For every-
his
for
own-
every movie?
he's a comedian. He's
Yeah,
his own.
but I mean
he's
for
his
every
own-
movie though.
I'm not sure for every movie.
No,
I think-
because there's a director and then there's writers and
Yeah,
you know.
but you know
they're
damn
pushing the
well,
whole
you know
thing.
damn well they have to give Kevin Hart the. You feel me? The
When it says he's executive producing, I'm pretty sure he has something to do with the
Yeah.
storyline and the script.
and what he wants to say, what should be said. You know,
or how he's
Yeah.
saying it.
And
so.
then maybe a lot of the stuff that other characters are saying is funny, and maybe it's stuff that he's writing. You know what I mean? So we could give him that credit too. But I'm just saying for his own character, like there's been times where I'm like, all right, he's trying so damn hard right now,
yeah.
and it's just like, all right, it just kills the movie for me.
I'm gonna watch it
So we'll
nonetheless.
let him know.
Yeah.
We'll
You
let
know
him
what
know.
I mean?
he
Yeah,
does
I'll
it.
watch it.
I mean, it's just one of those things
I'm
where
not-
he could surprise us.
Because on his last special, he kind of like outdid it, just selling out the whole the Eagle Stadium. He
Yeah,
sold out
he
the Eagle
did.
Stadium.
But he's gonna sell out.
Yeah, he's gonna sell.
Just
I
'cause
mean,
he's
yeah,
so fat.
I mean, this
That's
one
what's
sold
fat.
out. So you gotta give him that props. So we're
Yeah.
like a comedian selling out a football stadium.
Cat
For
Williams
stand-up-
sold
for
out when
stand-ups,
he
yeah,
first
stand-up.
Yeah, I fucks with Kevin Hart with the stand-up shit.
Cat Williams sold out when he had that cracked out fucking tour at Oakland. You know what I mean? And then Too Short had to come out. That was a sellout show.
Hey,
Was it the arena or like a
yeah.
Hey,
theater?
someone
Everybody
served,
was mad.
Hey, someone served him some
Some good dough.
some good Oakland.
Somebody
dough, man.
fucking laced his shit,
Some good ass dough.
laced it with fucking
You're in
opiums and
Oakland.
shit.
I can't go
That was a long time,
Let's not even get in that, man.
a few years back.
What
yeah.
else? What else popping, man?
Adam 22.
Y'all seen that?
Adam
Rob
22.
Montgomery.
I thought it was
Seen
fake
that?
at first.
I know, cause he was laughing.
You guys want to
That
pull
was
that,
a
up?
nervous laugh,
You
though.
wanna
Is it-
pull it up?
So Adam 22
I gotta
getting
turn around, make
getting
sure
robbed.
the door's locked.
Can you get it?
It's gonna
Hey,
be Joel
kid,
like, hey, you're gonna be laughing at first.
Is Joel coming back for revenge?
Ricky,
All right.
Ricky, can you get into the group chat?
Can you get into the world system?
Nah, because we didn't tag Sniper
Nah,
Podcast in it.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find it on YouTube.
Yeah, just type in Adam 22. Some of the top
Can you get into
stories.
our private channel?
How did y'all feel though? I mean, at first I thought it was fake. First I feel
thought
like
it was fake too.
shit like that. Like,
But now that I know it's real, that dude that ran up is stupid.
Caught on camera.
it was
But he was masked up.
he wasn't masked up.
He wasn't. It looked like. Well, you didn't see his face.
And I saw his face after.
Wait, you saw his face?
Yeah.
Go pull it up. You'll see
Pull
his
it up,
face.
okay.
They fucked him up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard they dropped his ass and he knocked
shit.
out, and then they
Nah,
started.
they kept kicking him.
That's
in
how they
his
started. They kept like
face.
fucking him up.
The gun that he used was a movie prop gun. It wasn't even a real gun.
The dude and his homie behind that, like his homie that's security for him, actually had a real gun pointed at the dude too.
Yeah,
Cause he was supposed to be at the door, but I don't know what happened.
they said that they ordered some food, and once the food came in, like he just snuck in right after the guy. But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean. He didn't completely bitch out and be like, no, please don't shoot me type of shit. Like,
because he thought it was a joke.
yeah, but I mean, like,
But and
look,
then he pushed him on.
Check it out.
Already?
All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Do you want to turn off the volume on there?
turn on. You said?
Yeah.
How do
Yeah,
we-
it's up.
It's up? All right, bet.
Hey, the homie right there was spooked,
That nigga's
nigga. They're
like,
about to eat some food.
Do you guys know if that guy
hear that?
planned?
Who's
Hold
getting
on,
fucked
hold
up?
on, fuck
Some
on.
The
the
dude
dude
that
that
pulled up
ran
the
up.
gun.
All right,
Yeah.
did that guy plan to rob them though, or it just happened that
Just
he
Adam.
it just happened that he just seen them first and was like, "Fuck,
No,
let's go
it
towards them."
was a plan to rob
Oh,
Adam.
okay.
I think it was just all for clout. How do y'all feel about his homie backing up at first?
Well, I mean, shit, that nigga got a gun.
I mean, it's just a weird situation.
In my head, I was like,
that's
I ain't taking no bullet for no white boy, bro. Fuck that.
I mean, it depends.
No,
who,
it's
he's
more
the-
like
like,
a
how
self
much-
thing,
your
though.
friend is.
It's more of a self thing.
Does it keep going? Does it show the dude?
no,
Nah,
it
they don't
doesn't
show the dude.
No, they're gonna show the.
I mean,
No,
it's,
but
probably,
usually,
it's probably
I think
yeah,
it
just
does.
that quick,
At the end,
that quick
just
reaction.
Just fast forward to the end.
Or just keep it playing, because I'm pretty sure that's the clip I saw where it shows his face. Right after this, his face should pop up. And they also record him after he got fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come back soon.
Why is he finding this humorous?
Shit.
Because
Because he
Because
didn't get shot.
the adrenaline is running.
Because he didn't get shot.
We gotta call the cops.
I don't think it shows.
So they
bro.
just
because
beat-
on the
All
top,
these other donations.
it's probably the different.
So
Probably
they
a
just
different
So
video.
they just beat his ass and dip.
No,
No,
they call the cops.
Yeah, they had to call the cops and shit. But you see that video on the top right where he's throwing up the peace sign? That was him. That was like after. Oh well, now it's some other shit. But him throwing up the peace sign, it was that dude right there.
It was
Pretty
some
much.
Asian dude?
that's
Press
good.
cancel.
He looks Hispanic. He looks Asian. I don't know what it is.
Someone tried to rob me with a gun while we were live streaming.
Yeah.
You don't know.
All right. Well, it's probably not gonna show it, but
No, these are all just These are just people talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
That's
crazy?
crazy though.
So what would you guys do if someone came in for Daniel's piece?
oh,
Like, what piece?
we jumping in. What you mean? It's different.
What
Oh.
piece?
What kind of piece?
What piece are we talking
I'm
about?
talking about a female, bro.
A female pulls up on me.
Pulls up trying to take your piece, nigga.
Oh, bro, I'm knocking her out. Like, hey, man, you don't touch him there.
Wait, the meat piece?
The meat?
Or what piece?
Like that video I
Definitely
tagged you guys in?
EMP.
The carnivore piece?
Fuck her up, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck her up, dude.
Well, I mean, when you're not expecting that, I mean, what do you expect? Imagine you're at work and then a motherfucker just pulls up with a gun on you, like, hey, nigga, ooh, like, the fuck could you do? Like, you're cut off, off guard.
Depends what reaction you get. You know, you're either gonna react to fight back or react to like, okay, this.
For a decent.
I feel like
Is
you
it
might as well
worth
just fight
getting
back.
shut over?
I know someone that's worked the cash register and someone robbed, they pulled up with the gun and put the gun in his face, and he said that adrenaline just hit him He said, bro, that feeling is fucking scary. He goes, you really don't know they're going to shoot you. He's like, once I seen that gun, I already knew the register had to be open. He's like, took the whole motherfucker off. I said, here, nigga, take it.
Oh, yeah.
But in a situation
We ain't say
like
no,
that,
we ain't say no
Yeah,
names.
when you're working, when you're
Say
working
no
like
names.
that,
someone
yeah.
trying to rob you for something that doesn't belong to
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
fuck that. But,
But-
if someone's
yeah,
trying to
but-
rob you for your personal belongings,
Yeah, but the point I'm making is like when you see a real gun, you know,
Yeah.
to your face, like it's one of those things where you just caught off guard, like, oh shit. You know?
Like what really matters right
Yeah.
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you have like a 50-50 chance. Even if he takes the shit from you and you give it to him, he might as well just shoot you after. Like, so I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in
Why
a
not go
scenario.
for it, you know what I
I've been
mean?
in a scenario like obviously back in the day where someone did pull out a gun on me and a friend. So that situation is kind of like, oh shit, you feel me? Like,
Like yo, like
yeah,
we don't have to do this, dog.
yeah, yeah. And it wasn't even on a robbery shit. It was just on a stupid,
Punk
yeah, you
nigga
know,
shit.
yeah, you know, people,
Stupid ass
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So
I mean, that situation's scary. I mean, you can't judge for
you
how
will never
act,
know. You will never know until you're in that
right?
in that
Yeah.
position.
Right. So yeah, I hope Adam 22 gets better. I hope to catch the
Nice.
person.
Well,
Well,
around.
nothing happened to
Nothing
him.
happened. He's laughing about it.
He got a lot of recognition from this shit.
course.
If anything, he's gonna help his brand. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's already doing interviews. He ain't tripping off it.
And we're over here talking about it. So
What I want to know
That's
is
the
if,
thing.
like he
Exactly.
knew the guy.
Nah, they didn't say they know.
That's crazy. Well, shit.
Moving on.
You guys, so that you guys seen about that New Zealand attack on the Moscow
I
churches?
didn't see it, but I heard about it. I didn't read up on it,
'Cause,
but I just know that
Did anybody
someone
see that?
live
He went
streamed
live
it.
for like 15 minutes.
Anybody see the video?
No,
No, I
'cause they
looked
took
for
it
it.
down.
I was
couldn't
trying to
find
look
it.
for it. It's down. You can't find it
They
anywhere
took
now.
it down quick.
Why are you
That's
laughing? Yeah, I'm not. I was. I was
And
trying
that's
to
why
look
you're
for it.
fucked up, bro.
Why?
Because you're looking at shit like that.
You think that's what started it? You think what the fuck?
I think him
They could
falling
start
off a
it.
second floor started
Nah,
it.
I was trying to look for it, just because everybody was talking about it. But
Yeah.
by the time I was trying to
But
look for
that's
it,
crazy,
everybody had
though.
already taken it down. Like you can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Even went
Yeah.
on Reddit. Reddit's like the place to go ahead and find some shit like that. And they shut down accounts that like had gruesome videos out. The people just killing each other
Yeah,
gruesomely. They
fuck.
took down the entire account just because of people were
Because that
posting the shit.
content. Yeah, that kind of content.
You can get locked up if you have it in New Zealand.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it was like what? Just a couple shooters and going into churches.
Apparently, they said it was a couple people involved, but there was only one guy that's really
That was really going.
under custody, I think.
Oh.
They said they arrested 4, but from what I've seen in the court video, they only brought one dude out, blurred his face out and everything. But 51 people dead, bro. It's fucked up.
He said he went
It is
into
fucked up.
churches.
He went into
Yeah, he
a
went
church.
into churches and just shot up everybody. One dude survived by playing dead.
That's
He
smart.
got
Yeah, that's
shot.
the way to
He
go.
got shot in the leg, and he just played dead. And then he snuck out the window and he tied his leg up, and it was
You
outside.
really gotta man up. Imagine you have a bullet in your leg. It's hot. It's burning your skin, and you gotta stay quiet.
Yeah,
And then you gotta take a sip of horchata.
man, he's taking a sip of ice.
It's a synonym. It's a synonym.
It's crazy. That same dude that escaped, like after he got out, he actually ended up recording his
Yeah, he recorded himself.
himself. You know what I mean? So, I guess in one of those situations where
But
like
just-
if I
just-
do
yeah.
end up dying, this is my
Yeah.
final video.
Final video. Of,
Sad, bro. It's kind of
Yeah,
It's sad when you really think about it.
They said what, like 49 people died.
it's 51 now.
51.
Yeah,
But how to react when you're in a situation like that?
Ooh, it's so unexpected, and if someone's coming in with something like that, the firearms is probably like already
yeah.
shooting multiple people at once.
And then that shooter was probably just letting loose everywhere. No
Yeah,
aiming, no
he's
nothing.
just spraying.
Right? Yeah.
He
Well,
just
I was
spraying.
put in a scenario like that, but I didn't see nobody like coming. It was a house party. I didn't see nobody coming into the house, but all you just hear people getting shot and someone saying that nigga got shot, and then you just see the whole crowd just running to the backyard like.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
And I'm there tripping like, what the fuck, you know?
Oh,
I'm
you
there.
stayed?
No, well, we were all there. We're in the back. I'm rolling up a joint, and then it's like we're just chilling. Like it's the cops. These people are dumb. But then you hear blah 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 again, and then that's when we feel like, oh shit, they're shooting. So we start running outside. I'm with my brother. As you guys know, he's a little heavy. My only thing, the only thing I could think of was like, fuck, like my brother can't jump this fence. And I shit you not, I don't know how nigga I ripped the fence down, nigga. So my brother can go, nigga.
Damn.
What kind of
This
fence
is that
was it?
football experience.
It wasn't those thick ass wood. It was just like, let's say this high fence, but I just grabbed it and just pulled it down and like a good
Bend it
3-4
down.
planks like just fell down.
Fuck.
And I was like, let's go. And I was like, we're just gonna get to the car and dip.
Hell yeah.
Salinas?
Nah,
Monterey.
can't say.
Oh, Kansas?
Kansas. But you know, it's just crazy because you never know what's gonna happen and shit. You know.
And that's the shitty part, bro. You can be at Subway getting a sandwich and some crazy motherfucker can go ahead and just run up in there and just shoot you for no
Man, you
reason.
could
Like,
be
oh,
at
this nigga
Subway-
got salami?
You
Hell no. Boom. Like,
could be at Subway getting a sandwich and you get jumped by some MAGA hat wearing motherfuckers and get a noose tied around your neck, bleach poured all over you. Then you call the cops 45 minutes later and say you the gay damn Tupac. What the fuck?
Damn.
So you
hey, that
think
can really happen, though.
Hey, that shit really happened and went down, dude.
That really
that's just
happened, bro.
crazy.
Sensitive topics.
You hear the backlash that Jess Hilarious got due to, like, she was on an airplane and there was, like, some Sikh people.
Oh, yeah.
She confused them as Muslims and she was like, oh,
She
like,
recorded
look,
them.
like,
Where are they going?
Like,
Where are they
look, I
going?
feel scared in this plane and all that. And she recorded them and shit, thinking she was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the day after everybody just
Got
happened to
shot
get
up.
massacred in that fucking shit. And I mean, I don't find her funny at all. I never thought she was funny at all. I
Who
just
is
call
she?
her
I don't
Chess.
even know her.
I just call. I don't know. She was like in Wild
it
and
Amy
Out. And
Schumer?
yeah, she's like that. Like I find Emmy Schumer funnier than her. And that's saying something, bro.
Right?
She was in Wild and Out. She was in a movie with Kevin Hart. She's like a comedian supposedly, but she got no specials out. But
That's no.
she's just super annoying to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, I heard about that. She got hella backlash, and all like the people that are Muslims and all in that like that type of religion, just told her, you know, basically put her up on game that there's different types of Muslims and Arabs and all that.
But at first, she was super defensive. Like, fuck you guys. I can go ahead and say whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not racist, this and that. And then
Yeah.
now, like, just yesterday, she put out a little statement,
Little
crying
apology.
and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, now you feel bad with your fake ass tears.
You're not gonna
Well,
beat the
that's always the
internet.
case. That's always the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not gonna beat the internet. If the internet says you fucked up, you fucked up.
That's
Yeah,
real. We've
she's
gotten to that
racist,
point.
yeah.
Where
It's like,
like,
I'm not
Yeah.
canceled. You guys keep saying I'm canceled. I ain't gonna be canceled. And then next day, you crying.
Cancel.
Yeah, bitches getting canceled. Yeah.
Cancel culture is real.
the power
Hey,
of the
they-
internet, bro. Meme
Bruh,
can
when
end
it-
someone's career.
When
We
it
said
comes
it before.
into like being racist and like saying racial slurs like that nowadays, you could get your whole career just dead like that.
Right? Nobody's gonna fuck with
Nobody.
you. Get fired.
Yeah.
Can't get booked. Nothing.
Deals done,
Get fired.
endorsements out of here. You know what? We're not fucking with you.
What do you
You're
guys think
hurting our
about
brand.
that? Does it have to do mainly with like so many people just streaming it over and over again? To like back in the day, you might just see it on the news and then that's it. But now it's like people repost it, reshare it, so it's like it stays on a little longer.
Yeah,
You
but
think
here's
why? That's why it has more impact.
but everything has an impact for a week, and then the next week another story comes out. Usually, there's a lot of shit that goes on, and people don't reply to shit.
True,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is
And-
that before it's like little scandals like this would happen, but the people wouldn't get fired, or the
That's-
people would nothing really would happen. You know,
Because they were able to brush it under the radar, but now with the internet,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like even if something new comes out, there's still people reading about it, just learning about it. You know?
I think Twitter allows that. I don't have it, but from what I hear,
I don't even know how to use Twitter. I created one just so I could watch a Raider game one time because they were gonna live stream it on there, but that was it.
damn, yeah. But I mean, nothing dies on Twitter pretty much.
Swear,
People
yeah.
get canceled. From what I hear, people
Yeah.
are getting canceled off shit they posted in
Yeah, bro.
2009
Yeah,
when
like,
it first
That's why,
started. You know what I
that's
mean?
why they're getting on Kevin's Hart ass because because of some tweets he put out about like homosexuals and all that, and you know the whole Grammy thing that he was gonna host it.
Oh, he did.
Was it? No,
He ended up hosting it.
he did.
Cause like,
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Cause like they try to do that. They try to dig up your old stuff, something mean that you said, and then they try to pin it on you. Like, oh, like look what he said when he was
Yeah.
13. He said this about and then then they try to cancel him forever. It's like, dude, like everybody has like some bad shit
And a
on
lot
the
of people
internet
apologize.
that they
You know, a couple. You know, it could be years, weeks, months after what they just said.
It's so stupid though, because that shit with Kevin Hart, I think they pulled it up from 2010.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, people got to go back, and way back and dig deep. And the fact that you didn't find anything up until 2010, you had to go all the way back to 2010.
Right.
Almost
And
10
since then,
years.
he hasn't said shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you're really pushing it. You're
playing
pushing the
yourself.
envelope right now.
playing
Come on.
yourself. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who has like, you know what I mean, they try to cancel everybody who has like tweets like that. Like tried to cancel this one chick. She was like white or whatever, and she said something about black girls. It was like a trending topic type thing, and they tried to cancel her for that.
Cool.
Was it that
Sabrina
rapper?
Claudia.
Her
She was
too.
freestyling.
Her too. But it was some girl called Yes Jules.
Ah,
Yeah,
but she's annoying too.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
annoying.
she's
But yeah,
annoying.
She's annoying.
yeah.
She got cheeks though.
Yeah, she tweeted something like back then saying like white #white thoughts. Black girls hate me because black guys like me or something like that, and then they try to kill her for that when it was
Yeah.
like she tweeted that like years ago and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. But
Yeah,
so be careful what you post.
Be careful with what you post.
And what you,
If
what
your
you say,
MySpace is still out there, I suggest you guys go back and erase that shit.
I'm pretty sure I said some wild shit on MySpace.
Yeah,
My shit's still up there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I did too. My dumb ass.
I tried to log in a long time ago. I was like, fuck.
I logged in and it's so different, and you can't even look at your old friends or anything or access your old pictures.
Well, what about messages?
Nothing.
Damn.
It's all gone. It's like your old profile picture is still there, but it's like you starting fresh with like.
But
a
I think
whole
that's
new
recent
setup.
because they just had a scandal about that. That MySpace erased like years of some shit.
Well, yeah,
Of
because
music.
it's just there. It's just right because no one's checking it.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't know. I think once Tom sold it, I went down the drain and shit.
Fucking Tom.
Fucking Tom.
You
He was my first friend.
Remember that? You're not my friend, Tom.
Hey, that's
Oh.
crazy though. He was like your official first friend. Like nobody else does that. Like on Facebook, they created it that.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Make
Mark
you his first friend
Zuckerberg,
and shit.
first friend.
He was the most popular nigga ever, bro. Think
For
about it.
real.
Everybody had him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was his shit. It's like, hey, I gotta be your friend, or else you can't MySpace.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if MySpace was created now and he'd use that same concept, he would be making millions just based off whatever he posts because automatically he would have thousands and millions of followers.
Damn, I didn't even think about it like that.
You
And he
think-
wouldn't even post like that.
That's what I'm saying. But if
Damn.
he was to post it, because now everything's so social media marketing and shit like that, that if it was to be like that, think about how much people will pay for him just to post one thing because everybody would have to
Shit.
at least glimpse at it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never even thought about it like that.
All right,
'Cause
we're creating a new
Because now people
social
get
media.
paid
bro.
for how many followers they have, right?
That is mainly
Because-
on the content and stuff like that. Like people will bring up certain things that have to do with your page or whatever. Like let's say to promote a product, a brand, and stuff like that. And they pay you for like every post you do or
Like
some
all
shit.
these hoes promoting Fashion Nova.
The more followers, the more eyes you get on that shit, the more the price goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that's what you have people with little codes for a discount,
Yeah.
whatever. They make a percentage out of that.
Yes, sir.
I see dispensaries doing that shit too with some bitches.
You have to. It's all publicity.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, females.
All right, so moving on.
Moving forward, there's a potential deal between Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, and WWE to make a deal with Eminem developing the soundtrack for the next game, the 2K20, or wherever the next game is.
What if it's not that? He's gonna wrestle.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna make some appearances.
He has to. It has to be part of the deal.
Cause-
Or he could be a judge, or he'll be a judge. In one of those.
Nah,
Because
he's probably gonna fight somebody.
there's gonna be there was words that he was gonna appear on a show on a SmackDown show, and people are kind of like instigating because MGK did deals with WWE before where he performed at a WrestleMania, and he came out to a Raw before. He did a little promo, little segments before.
Oh, shit, I
So
didn't know
now people are saying, oh, maybe Eminem is doing this to kind of slightly, kind of like what's the word, like subliminally dissed MGK for showing up to
Do you think?
showing up to WWE.
Because he doesn't need the money.
No, he doesn't need it, but it would be dope if if he
A
came to
soundtrack for a
WWE.
video game, though, is that what it is?
Or developing it, and not necessarily saying that he's gonna like make all the songs and shit.
Because I was confused. I didn't know if he was gonna make like the intro songs to the people walking in, like in the actual like fightings, or I didn't know what that whole show was gonna be about. But if it's a video game, I can see it. He did the fucking soundtrack for the Venom movies, so I mean,
Yeah,
I can see it.
yeah. So
Probably
that'd be
unlock
dope.
a secret character when it's him.
Yeah, huh? On the WWE game, like back then.
It should be like that. He's in a tank top, baggy shirt,
He's in a sweatsuit.
What's that? The
Sweatbands.
Yeah, the sweatbands.
Cracks you over the head with a mic.
No, there's somebody on a
Special move.
There's somebody who has a video game, and they created some characters. They created a guy who looked like Eminem, and he just comes out like beating the shit like out of Lil Yachty lookalike.
They have a video game where it's just celebrities like that.
Yeah,
Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
It's an old ass one though.
But they created it on the WWE game, so he looks like a WWE superstar, and he's like rocking a leather jacket. He has a beard. And
There's that other game, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about, right? That's the one you meant.
No, you said Def
No,
Jam,
I
right?
said Def Jam Vendetta, which is all the artists from
the
Def
rappers.
Jam.
Yeah, and then celebrities.
I didn't know about that. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, no, that was throwback. The Celebrity Deathmatch. Remember those? That shit was hella funny. Like, it was so like, it was a cartoon, but it was like hella like violent. You know, like really
Was it like PlayStation? days? Like
no, it was for Xbox. Well, it was rated M. Son.
Yeah, it was very vivid. You know, eyeballs coming out, gooey
Oh,
blood.
shit,
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Head exploding, shit like that.
yeah, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of characters like Mr. T.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember who else. Yeah, they had hella people.
Def Jam Vendetta. That was a pretty dope game. They gotta remake that. Ironically, Joe Budden was the dopest motherfucker in that game. Like,
Yeah, that's what I heard. That he was the one that could really fight because he's been in the fights
you
before.
would whip ass in that game and shit with Joe Budden.
Motherfucker take a hit of PCP in the video game and go out. Hit his signature move.
Angel dust.
He puts their face in the sand. I'll put your face in the sand.
sand. He said, "There's no sand here." So far."
There's no sand here, so can't put your face in it. But yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope if Eminem performs for WrestleMania. WrestleMania's coming up soon.
I feel like it could happen. I just
Yeah.
don't know how they would write it in there, but
So is wrestling fake?
Well, it's scripted. It's played
Santa
out, but
Claus
there
exists.
is real
you're
risk.
still getting hit though. Like,
Yeah.
Is the Easter Bunny real?
There's real risk. Yeah. There's real risk to it. There's been guys who had to
There's
retire
some
because of.
wrestlers that take that real offensive.
Yeah, bro. You gotta
Like,
be careful.
they'll
What you say.
actually fight a nigga if you tell
Yeah,
them
be really
that.
careful.
Will it be script?
Oh.
Just kidding, just kidding. I know it's a work, it's a profession, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm used to seeing the Mexican wrestlers where they really get smacked with chairs.
Have
like
you guys
for
seen
real,
the
for real.
midget
That
wrestling?
Mexican one's hella fake though too.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
back in the day they weren't.
The thing about like the Mexican wrestling, I don't think they involve a storyline like that.
They don't. They
This
just
is like
fight.
a continuing soap opera that's been going on since it started. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah, well, with the lucha libre,
Fuck's that noise?
it's more of like a flying style, more like head scissors, more
Turn your mic
tricks.
off.
So yeah, so I think they do less stories
diesel
and then
truck.
do more entertaining with the wrestling.
yeah,
With the other end on WWE is not so much focused on the high flying moves, but there is good wrestling. But they focus more on the storyline. They try to make it equal with the stories and with the wrestling in there.
that's why people were so like interested in Rey Mysterio's fighting style because it introduced that
Yeah, he's the
Mexican
first one.
lucha libre to go
Yeah.
ahead and swing on the ropes all crazy like that.
Greatest mask of all time.
Crazy.
Yeah, still is.
Yeah,
Still is.
yeah. So that'll be dope. That'll be dope.
Even though he killed somebody in the ring, but that's neither here
Oh
nor there.
yeah, it's a tragic story.
That was an accident.
Yeah.
It was an accident, Ronnie. It doesn't count if it was an accident.
Yeah, but moving forward,
Stuff can be accidents, Ronaldo. You know that.
accidents happen.
Yeah.
Tom Ford refused to dress an escort.
One more thing, didn't the Undertaker
Oh.
kill someone too?
An accident. It was an accident.
No. Well, they used to have like buried alive matches,
Nigga, that shit's all fake.
That's fake. They
gonna
dig him out
bury you,
after.
nigga.
but when do they ever?
Y'all believed it though?
Mickey believed it. He's
Oh.
He's dead. He's dead. Dude, he buried him.
Well, here's the thing, dude. I mean, you're watching movies, right? And the dudes, you're watching the Human Centipede, and you're like, oh shit, they're shitting in each other's mouths. Was that really real?
Bro, that shit was so nasty, bro.
Yo, DJ liked that movie.
You're watching
Hey,
people.
the second one is creepy as fuck.
People watch
Second
all
was
these
crazy.
That
couldn't
is
watch the
creepy.
second one.
I heard there's a
People-
third one. I haven't watched it.
Y'all
There is.
nasty.
The people
for,
watch all these shows, all these vividness, and it
Nigga, that's a
suspends your
movie.
delete.
That's a
It's
movie.
a
though.
movie,
Yeah,
though.
but what's the difference?
That one
Well,
time.
what's the difference between watching a TV show and just watching another TV show?
Oh, you got him started.
Is that,
Because
you,
this
is
is
that
a-
you're getting buried alive, like live on TV? And then like you're just supposed to assume that they're dead, and their family's watching them. Like what the fuck? Like
And then
nigga,
you
wake
see them
up.
I mean, well, that was that was back then. It was like
Yeah, I know,
whatever,
but I'm
dude.
saying that is all right. Whatever.
It's
I have a question.
It's storytelling, bro.
I have a question.
You don't
Because
get
I didn't
it.
really watch it like this. Does he come back to life? Like, does he get out?
I wasn't watching it back then.
You'll see him
back in
next
those
week.
matches.
You'll see him
Nah,
next
I
week.
You'll see him next week. It's not like that was like his goodbye.
In
like,
Miggy's head, they're dead, but they're back the next week.
Damn.
Yeah, he said, "How the fuck you make it out?"
Nah, dude, like
Don't
there's
fuck
just
with Miggy's childhood, bro. That's
there's just
messed up.
different. There's just different types of matches, dude.
Yeah, dude. There's the lighter
dude.
matches.
All right, dude.
You don't know how many times he explained this to you when you were a kid, dude.
Fuck, dude.
While he was watching it, he kept trying to explain it.
Dude.
But that's what
Rico.
DJ does when he does understand something. He just makes fun of it.
Hey, DJ.
All right, guys, chill.
right.
This is
I'm
a
on
friendly.
timeout.
This is a very friendly
All right, so
podcast.
DJ
wanna
and
get
Miggy
on?
are gonna box after this, okay?
right.
They're gonna
So,
they're gonna
top
box.
four?
Just brotherly love.
You guys want me to write a script?
We're gonna have a match. Who's writing the script for us?
I'll write the script for y'all.
But make sure I win at the end.
All right.
I get over.
And it's a buried alive match.
I bear him alive.
With his Forgiatos.
I bear him with the Foggiatos.
He'll be back next week though.
But Miggy's gonna be holding his chain.
But I'll be alive, right?
Nah, this time nah.
Ooh.
This time, dude.
All right.
Not this
Miggy's
time,
holding your chain. Just bye.
That escalated quickly.
Oh shit.
Taking too many hits right now, man.
Damn, man. Don't let him talk to you like that,
You're
Daniel.
the big brother.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what's fucked up though? Your man over there is just watching you take all these blows and not saying nothing.
Who? Your mans?
I'm just instigating. man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm writing. I'm
shots
writing the
fired.
script.
He's running the
Shots
full. He's
fired.
running the full script.
I'm writing the script. Daniel's gonna win.
I'm gonna win.
Daniel's gonna
It
win.
don't matter. It
It
don't
It don't matter what y'all say.
All right,
Boo.
cool.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Boo. Man, that's not what the people want.
That is what they want.
Nah, boo.
They want the underdog to win.
Because you're the guy with the chain and everything, so they want the underdog to win.
You're the champion right now.
You get the champ, so they want the underdog to win.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're the underdog.
Yeah.
But deep down, they love DJ though.
The chain is like the
Yeah.
belt.
But deep
Yeah,
down, I'm
the
gonna surprise
bell.
the people, and I'm gonna still win.
Deep down, deep down.
Surprisingly not. Deep down,
Hey, I'm writing the
deep down.
script.
No, but deep down, you know.
you're not, because you're gonna be buried.
Deep down, 6 feet deep.
All right, y'all motherfuckers. are hella lit.
You're still gonna see DJ kick from the ground. Just
Hey, let's get to the next topic.
Just tap out.
Oh, damn.
Just tap out.
Just give up.
Tap out.
Good job, everybody. Woo!
Submission.
Episode 30.
Episode
Submission.
30. We finally get some
Submission.
controversy. Some real.
Submission.
Some real.
Shit turned into
action.
slide through mania, bro.
It's WrestleMania season. Man.
chill.
Oh man.
Tom Ford refused to dress an escort. What's up with that?
What escort do you guys think it was?
To
I mean, we
dress?
kind of
What
like
does
heard
that mean?
about it, right?
It was a hooker?
No,
dress
she's not a hooker.
Wait, what?
Escort?
Better question is, why do you guys think he calls her an escort?
Because she basically is an escort.
Why?
He said glorified
You don't know
escort.
what you call
Yeah,
her?
glorified.
Did
So
she sell
I'm
her body?
assuming that
Well, she
That
was
was
a
just
model.
probably
Or
So
something?
we are talking about
she was a model before.
I don't know. What's
No.
what is
I
it?
think
What is
so.
it?
I think she was because
So
she
Tom-
argued about the
so Tom
campaigns
Ford- so
being
Tom
like
Ford-
affecting her image or some shit like that.
Ford refused to dress what's her name?
Melania.
Melania Trump.
Ooh.
He says he's not interested in dressing a glorified escort and a speech stealer and she has bad taste in men.
Okay.
Well, was the escort part proven? Is it real?
Well,
Or is
this?
this just all just
I think it's
opinions?
just
This is what
wording.
they say about
He's
it.
just
This is
saying
what-
that.
this is what
It's
they-
like it's like
what
me
they say.
saying like, "Hey, go hook up with that one chick," and then you're like, "Nah, I don't date hoes." Like, "Oh, is she really hoe?" Or you just say that.
And I
It's-
think she has bad taste in men.
But were they really in a relationship before? And then now that the fact that the presidential shit's coming, and obviously she's gonna get money from Donald Trump regardless.
To be
and
honest-
she's ending up fucking him. Doesn't that technically make her an escort?
she
when
gonna
you
get
know,
wrecked.
To be
when
honest,
you know they're gonna split
Ronnie
up
has a
after
point.
this.
escort
Ronnie
is a-
has a point.
Or an escort is a woman who fucks for money,
he has a point.
but
What if
just kind of stays around if
They
she's
don't
getting paid
necessarily have to fuck for money. There's
well,
Yeah,
isn't
true.
she an immigrant? So he probably
Yeah.
paid for paperwork.
for it. Have you guys seen Pretty Woman?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys
No.
seen the movie Pretty Woman?
I haven't
No.
seen it.
Nah.
Oh, y'all gotta watch it. It's a cool movie, but that's basically what it is.
Did you watch it with your shawty?
Yeah.
Well,
It was a dope movie. It was
Because
a
my
nice
girl's trying to
movie.
get me to watch that shit.
Because to be
Hey, bro,
honest,
you'll like
Because
it.
why, Ronnie?
You like it.
What is it? Is it like rated
So-
PG-13?
No, yeah,
Rated
but it's
R?
basically like she's a fucking
Is
prostitute.
there nudity?
Yeah. There's a prostitute and a rich guy, and the guy hires the prostitute, but then he ends up liking her, and they're just together and shit like that. And
So do people kiss
he,
in the movie?
he basically turns a hoe into a housewife. Let's just put it in her terms.
So basically, he's proven that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Well,
Oh shit!
I guess if she's white
yeah, I guess, but I
with
mean,
the red hair.
Do you guys agree?
no.
yeah,
No.
I mean, it's possible.
So yes,
No.
June.
Realistically, it's possible.
Can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
I don't know.
I think once
I've
she's
never experienced it, so I can't say.
Kim K?
once she's reached
Kim K?
all her wholeness to the point where like fuck, I'm tired of hoeing, then I guess so. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna take
Goes
a long time.
Goes to
you know what I mean?
therapy, goes to rehab or something. Change their life around. People change their lives around.
Real hoes,
Yeah.
'cause
People
real hoes
change their
don't
lives
hoe.
around.
She goes to rehab. Why are you here? I am addicted to dick.
Random dick.
I mean, Jesus was able to do it.
Oh my god, he's right though. He's right though. But I mean,
So I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah. I mean, there's people who used to be alcoholics. There's people who used to be addicted to drugs, and now they're clean. So why can't that be
but
possible?
people aren't gonna go ahead and bring up receipts like, oh, remember that one time you got drunk at the bar? Yeah, you was sipping on all types of bottles. But remember that one time you fucked so and so, and then the next day you fucked him, and the next day you fucked him. That's.
But wait, let's look at
I
it.
mean,
a
people
different
could bring up your
perspective.
past all you want.
What if it was the other way around? Remember that time you fucked her, and remember the next day you fucked her? See this the role?
Yeah, but I mean that's just a fuck. I mean, I know what you're talking about,
It's
but that's
like-
just the way it is. Like,
It's glorified and it's shame upon. So
Or you see that interview where when Amber Rose was talking to that dude, he was like, nah. He goes, girls who sleep around men are sluts, and she's like, all right, well, what does that make a man that sleep around with girls? A slut maker.
Slut maker. Yeah, she I forgot what show she was on, but she was talking about like why do guys feel like such a way when a girl tells him his body count? Like imagine if you're with a chick and you're telling her, yeah, I fucked so many bitches, I can't remember how many I fucked, and then she tells you right back, yeah, I fucked so many guys, honestly I lost count, I don't know, and then all of a sudden the guy like, what? You know. So yeah, there is that double standard.
No.
yeah, but that's just exactly what it is. Is a
Yeah.
double standard.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I mean,
the world
it's
may
there,
never
man.
know.
Shit, I mean, fuck.
The world, yeah.
The world may never
Hey,
know.
how
Right.
you guys think we'll feel when Amber Rose's kid is old enough to like know like, oh, my mom's an Instagram thought.
I think by that time it won't even matter anymore.
You know she's
Depends where
she's fucking
Instagram
with
is.
someone from Oakland right now. I
Yeah.
forgot his name.
She fucks with so
I
many
think
people,
D.
but I don't care.
I'm trying to remember his name. It's like a 2-letter rapping name.
She-
But anyways, he's signed to Tiger's label.
All you gotta, I don't know what the fuck you could do. You could be nobody.
Is he
she'll
skinny?
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's skinny. He
She's
has
into-
like he has like
Hey,
blonde.
Ronnie could pull it
He
just
has,
because
like-
you're skinny.
you know,
yeah,
like,
she likes
yeah,
skinny dudes.
she
you know
likes-
how like Messi Marv had like the afro, but
Just
it was
get
like
tatted.
blondish. That's
Yeah.
like that's what he has. He has like that blonde.
It's
Just
Trying to
get
remember.
blasted, fool, and just be like, "What's up, Amber Rose? Let me get that fat ass
Yeah,
and
that
smack your bald
Juntao
head."
blonde.
The what?
The Juntao blonde.
What's that?
Juntao.
Juntao. Rush hour.
Oh,
I thought you were saying Junetown. I was like, well, you got a town named after you, bro? It's crazy.
You see that Rush Hour with the Asian guy who has blonde hair?
I don't remember. I know which movie you're talking about, but I
Yeah.
don't remember the Asian guy.
His
But yeah,
name was Juntao.
but if it's like what I'm talking about, then yeah.
Rush Hour, man. Classic. About to come out with a Friday 4. I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, isn't
yeah, huh?
oh no, Mike Epps is in the How High too.
Is
Oh,
he?
the new
Yeah,
one?
he's gonna be in the How High too.
But there's no Method Man or Red, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, there is.
Oh,
there
But
is?
they're not going to be the main characters like that. They're going to play
So
like
they're
the
kinda moving
uncles
on?
or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. They probably got little cousins or sons, whatever, and it's their time, probably their first time getting high,
Nephews
whatever.
going to
right?
college or some shit like that. Probably something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work. I just know that they're all in it, but they're not going to portray the main characters.
And
First one's classic.
so speaking of Method Man, Dave East right now has been posting pictures on IG looking like Method Man. Yeah. He grew the chin strap that Method Man has, and he's kind of like getting like
The longer
crazy fro or the braids, or however Method Man used to have it back in the day. And it looks like he's on set, so I'm excited for that.
seen well, you posted something with Redman and well, you said Method Man. You said, oh, he's
Well,
looking
because
like,
he's playing Method Man.
Redman.
Yeah, he's playing Method Man.
Oh, he is in
Yeah.
the upcoming documentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Little series.
I thought maybe he was trying to make a point, like, look, I'm as the greatest as
Oh
him.
no,
and that's why he's getting that look. I was like, oh shit,
because he's playing as Method Man for a series. So
that's tight.
so
that's tight.
so he's been posting pics, and it looks like he's on set.
It's gonna be a docu-series,
I think
like
some type
multiple
of
episodes and shit.
probably like a well, there's
That's
not really
gonna be
much to
dope.
compare it to.
Have you guys noticed that Netflix, instead of posting like a 3-hour long movie, they do like season 1, episode 1 or episode 2? Like they break it down and it doesn't seem as long.
Which should be a movie.
Which
you
should be
mean?
like, let's say if you before you see a documentary or a movie and it be just like
I
3
know
hours
exactly.
long,
Yeah,
and you'd
okay.
be like, "Fuck, that's just hella long." I don't know if I want to watch it.
New documentary.
Oh,
though.
I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what
but
you're
no,
saying.
not
I
just
see what you
that.
mean.
But
I
there's
see what you
now
mean.
different little shows that's just one season and it has like 10 different or 9 different episodes, and suddenly it doesn't seem as long.
I think they do that with like the National Geographic ones too, where it was just supposedly just one continuous long ass documentary, but now they're just breaking it up in certain chapters, which is like
categories.
40 minutes or so.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It all of a sudden doesn't seem as long
Because people aren't committing to a whole 3 hours or nonetheless like 2-hour movies. That's like a whole long commitment, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The psychology behind it. But going back, who's Tom Ford? Who is he?
Shit. Fuck, we went
Tom
on a
Ford,
tangent.
he's a fashion designer,
Fashion
clothing
designer.
designer.
Like
yeah.
he's popping, he's
Yeah, yeah,
popular.
he's known, he's
okay,
known.
he's known.
I
He's
don't
not-
pop Molly, I rock Tom Ford.
yeah.
Okay.
Jay-Z, Hove had a song about that. He had a song called Tom Ford.
So he's known. He's known he's known for good designs, good clothes, and all that.
Okay.
And he
Like mainly
refused
suits
to.
and shit.
So
to
he
dress
was
that
asked.
how-
I'm assuming he was asked to dress the first lady, or the first lady wore something that he created,
Well,
or something.
I'm pretty sure they have clothes designed by him, but to get personally designed, like a personally dressed by him, that's a different story.
Well, like Ralph Lauren, they'll go ahead and hit up Ralph Lauren and be like, yo, I need a suit made for this occasion, but I need it all blue. Yeah, no problem. We'll go ahead and do it. And I'm assuming they hit him up, be like, yo, can you go ahead and design a suit for this occasion? It's for the first lady. So Melania Trump.
Fuck this escort.
Fuck
Okay.
that.
And he went public with it, right?
Well, no, he didn't go public with it. They just put his statement out, like his.
Well, let's go in
That's-
public.
that's going
Let's go in
public,
public.
Yeah, but I thought you meant like he put it up on his Twitter or
Like
I mean,
a video
he
saying it.
who posted this story? The news or who?
media.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
him
there
writing
you
a
go.
statement, he's not going to write it and keep it to himself. He's writing it and
Yeah, so
Send it out.
that's putting it on public, out for public, anybody to read.
Do
Yeah.
you think Tom Ford did that because he's heard about the Gucci, the ban on Gucci, the ban on this, the ban on
Is
that?
he black?
No,
Well, no, but
no, I'm pretty sure he just doesn't like Trump and he doesn't like this dumb bitch.
Because he did mention that she stole a speech, which she did, right? So he
Yeah.
mentions that in his little
Doesn't
thing
she
too.
steal
Michelle Obama's speech. Yeah.
The stupid bitch doesn't know how to write her own.
Yeah. So basically, he just doesn't like what she stands for, and I totally support him. I understand.
Yeah.
You know, I quit a job because the owner didn't come in and acknowledge any employees. It was like my 3rd week there. He didn't even say hi to me, introduce himself, so I just quit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't work for people like that.
Yeah, there'd be times where like my boss walk by, I'm like, and then he just.
That's what I mean. I can't work for somebody like that. You know, I quit a job just because of that. But so I could understand why he doesn't want to dress her. He doesn't stand for what that
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
representing, you know?
Yeah.
So to Tom Ford.
Yep. Shout out to Tom Ford.
Tom Ford.
Have y'all seen this Connecticut shit going on?
I have not. I know you guys were looking at it. Can we pull it up?
Connecticut?
Oh yeah. Connecticut school employee spits and calls a black dude the N-word.
Yeah.
So this is a teacher?
Yeah.
Was it a
Is
teacher?
she a teacher or she said she was
She
Employee.
worked in the office.
as a clerk office or
Yes,
whatever?
I don't know what that
Little front
means.
desk.
I don't know.
Associate, whatever.
Clerk. Probably someone who handles the money coming in with the school, maybe.
I don't know, but yeah, she blew up on that dude in front of her kids.
I think they're gonna take the kids away, but no, just because she's white. Probably not.
And in Connecticut, it's considered what's it called?
Assault
when you spit at somebody.
I think that's almost anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
I think you spit on someone here, it's considered assault.
Shit. I haven't seen anyone get, you know what I mean?
Spit
Never heard
on
other stories like that. But yeah, but come on, if you're spitting on somebody, that's just straight up like you pussy.
And in front of your kids,
Yeah.
who they both look under the age of 8.
Definitely.
Wait, but did they was this like during school campus?
No, this
or
was
in
was
the
it
store.
outside? Okay, so I found the video.
Oh, it was inside a store?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
grocery store.
Oh. But but she happens to be a Connecticut school employee.
Yeah, so obviously they
Okay.
recognize.
I thought it was at the school.
No.
But either way,
But
it's
no,
still
just-
crazy.
Nobody wants her working there, and
Yeah, either
because
way.
she's gonna she represents the school. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so nobody wants.
It's kind of.
their
It's
kids
kind of when the
there.
schools tell you like you represent the school colors if you have the brand on wherever you go, and you get punished, you know, for stuff like that.
It's like 7 minutes long, bro.
How come they have
It's
this
really
little
not that
jazzy
long.
music?
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right, I will. Sit down. Don't you dare talk to me in front of my kids like that, motherfucker. It's right, because your neighbors, that's why. They're fucking niggers in these cases.
He was going. He was charging after her.
You, buddy. Put your hands up. Don't do it.
He slaps her phone off her hand. Bitch.
You motherfucker. That's right, you're a nigger in these cases. Watch this motherfucker.
Is that guy an employee there?
I think the guy in the little
Yeah.
cashmere sweater.
That was a weak ass spit. How could have handled it differently?
So what do you guys think about that?
How about that? Her.
So everyday
She was
thing,
she was
bro.
an undercover racist until that happened. So now she's a full blown known racist. She undercoverly hated black people, and now she made it known.
She released all that energy right
She
there.
released all that hate.
I really just feel bad for the kids though, because they
Yeah.
don't understand this type of shit. Yeah, they don't understand the world yet, and to see their mom do this,
They probably still haven't
Oh,
even
yeah,
seen
huh? She-
the
wait, she's with her
history or
kids, huh?
nothing,
We're
right?
too young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she-
Shit, that's
two
fucked.
younger
That's even more
daughters.
fucked.
Did the other people have kids with them
No.
too? No,
Nah.
didn't look like it, huh?
no, it looked like there's only other adults around, huh?
But you know what's fucked up is that now, like, obviously, once she left the store, they got in the car. What she's explaining to her daughters is nothing but racist, hateful
Yeah, pretty
shit
sure.
towards what just happened.
I can
and
picture
if,
it.
And if they do take her daughters away from her, then their daughters are gonna end up with hate just towards that whole situation, and then boom, there's another 2 racist kids just. due to
That's
that
true
whole
because they're not.
situation,
Maybe
because they don't
They
understand. the
could
whole-
try, but they probably won't understand at this time. You know, they probably still haven't gotten taught like the history of slavery yet. They seem young. You know.
They don't
Yeah.
even teach that in school, bro.
No, not no more.
They don't.
They
do
don't no more?
They don't teach Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but like
So in
that-
a way, it's kind of like them denying that ever happened here. I'm guessing
I guess. I don't know.
I'm trying to forget about it, but I mean, like,
you can't. You
No,
can't
you
forget
can
about
never
stuff
forget
like
about
that.
that.
people are not gonna allow it. Not that you should, anyways, but
yeah, stuff like that makes it seem like we're just taking steps back instead of trying to move forward.
It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
No,
but,
I don't know. That's just to prove that there's still racism nowadays. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, just get somebody mad and you'll see the
Just-
true colors.
Yeah, just like I said earlier before, like little shit like that could just make you lose your whole career, and that's what just happened to her.
That's it.
She
Ain't nobody
got-
gonna want
she
her
got
no
let
more
go, yeah,
unless she
she's
goes
known
down.
as a racist. She's not gonna get another job.
she resigned
As a
though. It's not like they
school.
let her go, so she's able to go ahead.
But
and
a lot
apply
of times
for
they
a
make
job.
it seem like that.
Yeah,
They talk to you like we could fire you or you could resign. It looks better if you resign.
Yeah, but on her record is gonna show. All right, well, you just resigned, so you can go ahead and apply for another spot.
That's what I'm saying.
no,
That's
I know.
why
But if she's known, like her name is out there.
she's gonna be. She probably in the news already. You know.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know who said
And
it, but
her name
someone
was
said
out
that
there,
there was a
so-
whole bunch of races and they started coming out more now that Trump went into like
Oh yeah, definitely.
presidency and shit.
Yeah. Throughout
Both,
these years,
yeah.
a whole lot of racists came out.
Hell yeah. But watch Trump gets out of here, we get someone new.
That's
All of them
if
gonna
he
be
gets
yeah.
out of here.
If I mean eventually it will.
He won once. Well, I mean, after we could get another 4 years of him.
Yeah, probably
That's when he gets shot.
That's when he gets shot.
That's when he gets shot.
from the balcony, just like from the scope. For real. But speaking of which, man, I think I might go for Andrew Yang. I think I might go.
You want that?
He's just hella smart, dude.
I'm
like,
gonna
damn,
vote for
dude.
Andrew Yang, but I just know that he's not gonna get it, man.
He's
I'm
not
gonna
because he's
vote
not
for
the
him.
most he's not the most popular. That's
Wait,
why.
who is he? Like,
he has
what
no-
party is he part of?
What part?
He's a Democrat?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a Democrat.
What part is he part of?
Which side?
It's part of
Yeah.
your party.
The
That's
block party,
A
fool.
block party? Bro, I'm gonna host a block party, bro.
But yeah.
Yeah, he just has no background in politics, and just based off that,
He's an entrepreneur.
I mean,
And
everything he's
like-
saying is right.
He's
Yeah.
big in technology and
But,
stuff like that.
Maybe he's reaching into like the newer generation.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's
It
why.
might be a difference because I've always said like as people get old, like older people with simple minds are getting out of the places of power. New people with fresh minds are getting into it. That's why so many laws are changing now. That's why we see so many changes.
Yeah.
But then again, I see a lot of repetition. Like it's true that when people say history repeats itself.
Yeah, and I like the way he's approaching it too. Like he's real cool, and like when you hear him talk, you can understand him. It's not this political language, you know.
Yeah.
And like I watched his Breakfast Club interview, and he was chilling. He was cool. He's
That's
like,
why Meg is voting for him.
he was like, yeah,
'Cause he was in the Breakfast
No,
Club.
a lot of
he was in the-
politicians
Hey,
been in the Breakfast Club.
yeah. But check this out, like,
Oh,
because Bernie Sanders,
check it out. Check it out.
Bernie
Sanders
Sanders
was there,
later
too.
on went to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
But you're not voting for him.
And
See
so
that?
did another
Ah,
one.
the
So did
the
another girl.
interview,
What was her
the
name?
radio
Leave a
show.
good tip.
What was that one
I know,
lady
they
that
leave a
went?
tip.
What was the other lady that went?
The other lady,
Yeah. I forgot her name.
the
Kamala
black
Harris.
lady,
I think so.
one-
What, Kamala Harris?
The server,
lady.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah.
server.
the one from Oakland. But people don't like her though.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
locked up hella people.
Why
Yeah.
don't they like her?
She locked up a lot of people.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's her job.
That's what I was gonna say. Was she doing her job, or is it like not job related?
She locked my cousin, cuz
But my cousin had 2 kilos and a gun on him, man.
he killed a baby, but he ain't do nothing wrong. Come on, man. Free my nigga mama.
He was just trying to shoot the ops, man. He was just trying to get the ops. The baby was in the way.
I don't know. They were saying that she was over here trying to.
Free him, cuz. Auckland.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, DJ gets mad.
Side
That's
deal,
fucked
side
up.
deal in Oakland. The Raiders are gonna stay there another season, so I'm happy about that. They moving to Vegas, yeah.
But they are though.
Yeah, eventually, but they get one more season in Oakland. They
All
gotta
right, here's
prove.
another one.
Hey, y'all seen that gang wars in Oakland? That shit was fucking
2 seasons.
yeah. I mean, those 2
Fuck.
seasons, bro. They got shot at. They said, "Fuck that. We only doing 2
Yeah.
seasons of this shit. We out." Fuck 'em. They said, "Man, we out."
It's like these fucking border brothers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Dude.
didn't one of them get shot and killed during that?
It was during a sideshow the next week.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Hey,
R.I.P. Snoopy.
You know what's funny? I've noticed that every picture someone's trying to DM us.
Damn, bro.
huh?
I noticed that every picture someone randomly is always trying to tell us to DM them.
We never DM, bro.
I know. What is
Right?
it? y'all
It's
wanna-
like, why comment?
Why is it that what
Who was
do you
that?
want to tell us?
Dude,
The
like,
Scaredy Cats podcast. Who's that?
hey, I don't know, but like, why try
Shout
to?
out.
Why go somebody's post to be like DM me when you could DM them?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Because it's a scam.
Exactly.
It's the fake profiles.
Yeah, some fake shit.
Don't
Same.
hit us up with that fake shit, bro.
Yeah, come on now.
Be serious.
If you serious, DM
It's gender
us.
X,
Yeah.
bro.
No more sippy sippy, Ronnie.
Nah,
No, more hashtag
sippy.
sippy sippy.
Sensitivity. Sensitivities.
Yo, click on it. Click on it.
Click on sippy sippy and see what
Click on
happens.
hashtag sippy sippy.
Where is that?
Right there,
Right
at the
there.
bottom,
Next to it,
in the
next
bottom.
to it.
Ricky, what the fuck?
My bad, fool. I'm drunk.
Turns it off.
I'm joking. Line.
So we had to switch it.
It's a hung.
What the fuck is this?
It's just him.
It's just him.
It's all him.
That's
bro.
not him.
Well, I mean, you can keep
not
on
him.
scrolling. Like,
The
That's
fuck?
not her. It's just random shit.
see, we
Well, that's June's
post
girl right there.
activities,
Shit,
man.
That's June's
We got
girl.
those same
My
patties.
ex.
Same patties.
Ronnie's
man.
not even
It's June's
up there.
ex.
Same
June's
patties
ex. Oh,
day.
shit.
Damn, June's ex.
Oh,
Oh, look, we're right there.
And then there's us.
There's us.
There's us.
Hey.
There's Daniel.
Sippy sippy.
There's Daniel.
There's Daniel.
Damn.
What that is?
Damn, Flavio.
Should we move on?
It's fucked up.
Oh,
man.
I forgot the point I was gonna make. At the beginning of Andrew Yang's Breakfast Club interview, he was real chill. He was like really, logical. But then as soon as Bernie Sanders' Breakfast Club started, the first thing he said was like, "I'm here to get rid of this racist," and so I just kind of noticed how they both take different approaches.
Yeah.
So Bernie Sanders is straight out coming out the gate like, I gotta get this racist out of here. He hates women. He hates black people. He hates Mexicans, and
He's
and
going
then-
straight to the point.
Yeah. And then you got Andrew Yang saying, "Hey, I know how Trump won. It's because he did this and he did that. Well, I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna So, I mean, Andrew Yang was just going to the more logical.
So he's telling everyone his strategy how he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of bad.
Yeah.
'cause then,
Andrew Yang's going more
'cause
logical,
you're showing-
and then
you're showing,
and Bernie Sanders is going more emotional.
Trump is a time traveler, so he went back in time and did all that. He fixed it. That's how he
Fix
won.
it up.
Yeah.
Shit.
But that ends that.
that ends that.
Freddie Gibbs. Let's
Freddie
get into
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
Bernie for president. Feel the burn.
Gibbs for president.
And
man.
but Gibbs been into his spiritual bag. He's been really into his spiritual bag to his own, focused on his daughter and stuff like that.
Yo.
Yeah, shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs signs a new deal with RCA label. Right now, I am on
ESPN.
hotnewhiphop.com, and it says right here, Kane season is upon us. Freddie Gibbs has been in the go mode since last June when he released Freddie with Bandana set to drop anytime now. Gibbs took an Instagram to confirm the news that he signed the deal with RCA Records in a partnership with Keep Cool Records. The rapper shared a series of photos and a video of himself, his manager Lambo, and Keep Cool Records founder Tunji Bologan at the RCA office. And so there's a quote saying, "Shit just different when you have success with your real life friends," he wrote. And then he tagged his friends, and then he was like, "I love y'all," and then yep. So you guys excited for this deal?
Not really.
Not really.
It depends what kind of deal it is.
Yeah, so what is he gonna do? He's gonna make music with who?
Well, underneath the RCA label, because there's labels that hold you back.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to drop until they got the okay, until everything is cleared. And some labels bullshit you, the money. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes into it.
But Freddie Gibbs is smart too, though.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's smart into
I'm just
all that.
excited just because I know there's certain labels require you to drop a certain amount of
Yeah.
albums within the contract. So
Right, and you gotta
I
do-
just know
yeah.
that there's more music coming.
Mm-hmm.
That bandana, I need that shit to drop.
Isn't it already?
It just dropped, or is?
No, I said I need it
Oh
to
yeah,
drop.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
probably-
I'm
it
just a
probably will
Freddie
drop.
Gibbs fan in general. So whatever he drops it's already listened to.
I mean, you gotta kind of care about the deal he signs with, because it could like have an effect on how he drops music and how he makes music. You know what I mean? Like if you were to sign to an even bigger deal.
But he's like underground raw though, so I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but-
whatever deal he'll do, I think he'll know.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well,
Yeah,
I
he'll
still
know.
gotta have my sound. I still gotta keep
Yeah.
my fan base.
But imagine if he sounds like a huge deal, and now he got to do songs with Ed Sheeran and fucking Bruno Mars and shit like that. So you got to be careful
It's
who
just
you
a
sign
song,
with.
or is it a whole
It's a
album?
whole album.
Oh, okay. So you just released the song "Bandana."
Or you released a song.
Featuring- Yeah,
Okay.
just a song
Probably the
featuring
title
Assassin.
track.
Dope. Excited for that.
Well, who else is under RCA?
Um,
Isn't Chris Brown into that? And if I'm not mistaken, like a lot of like dope R&B artists are under RCA. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's Chris Brown, fucking R. Kelly was in there,
No.
Elvis, Miley Cyrus, you got Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, A$AP Rocky, Alicia Keys, Shakira, fucking Whitney Houston, R.I.P., G-Eazy, Donald Glover, Usher, Khalid,
Damn, so
Pitbull,
they have a squad.
Snoop,
Well,
Snoop
they
Dogg.
got people who like from majority that I see, they don't compromise their music or make them.
Yeah, or maybe their
wanna change
deal
it.
got finished. Maybe the contract was done. So it all depends on the contract. But either way, I'm still excited for Freddie Gibbs' music, man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Shout team.
that
Hell
bandana.
Hell yeah, bro! I'm excited for that bandana. Madlib been making dope beats. Be underrated as
Hell
fuck.
yeah, he is.
Hell yeah. And also, speaking of artists, DMX is back.
Nigga.
What's up?
You gotta do the growl.
But
Though. You
he's
gotta do the growl.
back. He's back. He's back spitting.
Get at me, dog.
He's back spitting prayers, not verses.
Ooh.
Damn.
He's up there with Kanye and his
Just,
spiritual bag.
just wait till Christmas rolls around. He drops another Christmas banger.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Yeah, so after like being in jail, being in rehab, he finally like comes clean, has a new mentality, and he recently rocked the show, bumping all the old hits. And people love him like
Was
like
that
like it was.
what concert was that? What tour?
I forgot what.
Was it like all 90s or 2000s?
What concert you guys talking about?
There's a concert where it's just all throwbacks. All throwbacks.
Right now going on?
No, it just passed. Like, it just happened. Like, I don't know how. I think a week or two ago.
Try to save something, but I can't find where it was. But I just know he rocked the show. People loved it. The real fans was there. And yeah, it was just back to the same old self. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, DJ gotta go. DJ gotta go.
It's party time.
It's potty time.
It's party time.
It's party time.
I'll be back.
Well, damn. Well, I
shit.
mean, I'm hoping that he'll go ahead and drop some new music, man. Even if it's just singles. I'm not hoping for a whole album coming from
What if
him,
he
but-
gets into like real into spiritual bag and he's just spinning
Well, if
gospel?
you listen to his old shit, like he always had like prayers where he would talk to fucking God, and that shit was fucking deeper than
Yeah, I know.
any shit I heard. Any
I know.
pastor
So
say,
imagine a whole song like that.
bro. He has them though.
He has them. He has them, bro.
Albums,
They're made.
You know?
They're made.
Like all
It's
that.
not new. It's not new.
Oh,
I mean,
He
I
might come back
appreciate
It's
it.
deeper.
real gospel type.
shit.
Like singing and shit.
Hey, come down, Eric.
Hey, he
come
could
down.
have a choir in the back.
I mean, like him singing. That's real gospel shit.
No, he can't sing. The best he sings is
What?
So y'all ain't playing.
His first two albums was fucking insane,
fire,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Insane.
Changed a lot of people's lives.
Did it change your life though?
And he was on crack.
It's classic.
And he was on crack.
And he was on crack, drinking alcohol, smoking hella weed.
Robbing dudes and shit
Robbing
like that.
dudes.
So he was a real deal then.
Oh yeah.
Oh
He said
yeah.
I
You
was
never
doing
heard
it.
you never heard
He said I was
DMX's
doing
music?
it all.
Peep the first two albums, bro.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
gonna be
Yep. And then there was X.
There was
That
X.
was tight.
Which one? Hell is hot.
Hell is hot. Fucking shit. Hell is hot.
Blood.
And then
Something's
blood on
dark
my
and hell is hot.
blood, flesh on my flesh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
it was
lot.
classic.
It sounds like spiritual. Like
Yeah, it sounds like
Shit,
it's like a lot of
like-
emotional shit.
Hell is
Yeah,
hot,
some
and
deep
then there was
shit.
X. After that, I don't know. The lyrics
Yeah.
are still there, but I didn't like his beat choices
His beat choices.
when it came for me. You know what I mean?
do you think it was he was trying to keep up with the new beats, the new
He had
school?
his own lane.
Yeah.
He's always had his own lane.
Yeah, his own style. He really stood out from the others, from Yonkers. So yeah, even though he worked with the Locks before, I think it was on that Hell is Hot album where he has a song with the Locks.
He
All
was
of
the
them
first
going
one to come out with like dirt bikes and all that in the videos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it, Rough Riders. He was the forefront of Rough Riders, right?
Mhm. That was his thing.
If that was, did he
Right.
create that whole?
I think
Was
so.
that him?
Rough
Was that
Riders.
his
I think so.
Group was that his?
Yeah, he had the Rough Riders anthem.
Eve.
Speaking of
Drag
that, I
On.
think it was like Tennessee. There's a
Everybody
squad
was
of
on that.
quads just going through the town, and some cop tried to like grab some dude that was on a quad off. The dude just dragged his ass and fucking threw him on a fence.
Here, I hope he dipped the fuck up out
Oh,
of there.
of course he
'cause
dipped the
shit.
fuck up out of there.
But like it's so easy to get away on the motorcycle, bro.
Yeah. But my thing is, I don't know. If
they got
I'm
it
a
on
cop
video-
and I'm trying to stop a dude on a quad, I'm not gonna try to stop a dude on a quad.
He's dedicated to his job, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's his job. I mean, he probably get in trouble if he doesn't.
Well, shit, he got fucked up with that fence.
He's probably trying to meet the end of the month quota. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's a real thing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
They get fired if they don't meet that
Yeah,
quota.
the end of the month quota, they gotta get 3 black males. He only had 2, so he did the last one. That last one.
That's fucked up.
As fucked up as it sounds, it's probably true though.
Hey,
man.
you know-
It is
Yeah,
true
man,
though.
these fucking cops,
Weren't
man.
the department getting sued because of that?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know,
they're supposed to bring so much revenue in like every month and every year, If not, the department loses money or people start getting fired.
Same with the
That's
highway.
why at the end of the
Same
month-
thing with the highway patrol people. They gotta pull over a certain amount of people. So sometimes,
I got pulled over. So
yeah, sometimes you might just hit 68, 69, and oh shit, they're just pulling you over. They might not have shit, and they'll let that slide in general. But since they haven't pulled no one over in a certain amount of time, they'll just pull them over. Like, all right, here, he hit over 65.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Just know you guys never say the speed you were going. Be like, I was going the speed limit. Because they try to pin you for it. You know, you'd be like, well, I was going 90. And you say, well, you were actually going 85, but I'm going to put 80 on the ticket. You know, trying to be nice, but in reality, you just incriminated yourself.
Still
I
gotta
mean,
pay.
don't be a dick unless they come at you being a dick off the top. You know what I mean? But I mean, I've had.
How's this recent traffic stop for
He
you?
was good and he was cool. Like, I mean, I knew I was in the wrong, bro. Like,
You're speeding?
yeah, and he came up behind me and the car behind me, and I pulled over.
Oh, so you pulled both of y'all over?
Yeah, but he went on the speakerphone and he said, "So and so car, Toyota, whatever the shit was,
You can
drive
go."
off." And he drove off, and then he pulled up right behind me. And I was like,
Oh, so he let him go and got
He was
you?
like BMW. you stay.
because I was the one speeding, but since I went ahead and the road kind of curved into one,
Oh, okay.
so he didn't know who he was really pulling over, so he pulled over just to be safe. But I mean, I knew he was pulling me over, and I pulled over immediately because I looked at my fucking speedometer, and even if I was just going 81, like I knew I was like in a 65.
Speed limit 65. What do you mean only 81?
Yeah, so
Bro, if you go 65, everybody's passing you. So what the fuck? It's just not fair.
That's real. That's
but
real.
if you go
That's real.
over 80, then
Yeah, going over 80 is a little crazy.
Just so you guys know,
I think she
Carmel PD are the nicest officers in the county.
fuck.
I
no.
got a
I-
ticket for
You did?
for
That- it-
supposedly slapping.
Were you
music.
in the city or were you still in the highway?
I was low key in the freeway getting to the city.
It was probably highway patrol.
Okay,
Bro,
well, now
I've
that you
gotten pulled
mention
over
it,
3 times.
They had Carmel.
One, a tail light was out. The guy saw my registration. My car is salvaged. So he says, "Oh, you're just fixing it." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, officer." It's like, "You're good. You're good to go. Just make sure to check it out. Let me go."
What? I don't
The
believe
other
it.
day, they pulled me over again. Same thing. They let me go. Like, they're really chill. They pulled over my brother. You know,
They feel your positive vibes, bro.
no, they pulled over my brother
They're like,
because
"You lay next to Ricky?" They're
with
like,
the
"All right."
exhaust, the loud exhaust. He just told them it had nothing to do with the exhaust, even though it's illegal. It was just his license plate cover, some shit like that. He had a tint on it. So I just be sure to take it off. Your car sounds real nice, and they let us go about our day.
last time I got pulled over in Carmel was because I was in the car riding passenger, and the brake light was out, and we were on the drive right there by Carmel by the sea. You know what I mean? By the little coastal view. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, the cops pulled up right behind us. It was like already 11 o'clock at night. So
That's
there
probably
wasn't
why.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, I had my weed. I was already smoking. I had an open bottle of Jack, and not the big one, like the 5th. And everything was cool. They let us slide with the weed and with the open container. The thing is that they made me pour out the Jack. Like, they said,
yeah.
let me hop
Damn
out
cops.
the car.
They should have gave me a
Pour it
ticket.
all out. No, I mean, I know, but I mean, like,
Damn
I prefer to
cops.
pour it out, you know what I mean? Buy another $20
I feel it, I
bottle
feel
than
it, I
it is
feel
to
it.
pay a whatever $100 ticket it might be. It's just fucked up, man. Like,
You spent money.
because I had taken like maybe 4 shots, so the shit was full.
Shit,
And I just
chugged it.
poured it all out, and then like, all right, walk to that trash can
And throw it
it
away.
out just to see if I was still good. And shit. I was like,
Shit.
fuck.
That's crazy.
I mean, this is better than getting the ticket.
Yeah.
they could have easily just
But
upped
you don't.
it.
What Ronnie don't
know?
play about is Jack, though.
Dude, like, imagine
Be
a
like,
cop.
can I throw the weed away? I'll keep the
Hey,
check.
I had
Sad.
to dump mine, and I got a ticket on top of that.
He told
Wait,
me about
what?
it.
When was this and where?
This is
Oh man.
about a year ago, over a year ago, right here in Monterey.
Was this the time where you opened the door and everything fell out?
Oh yeah. I was good with the weed. The weed problem was cool, but it was the container that had slipped out.
I think I remember you was telling me about this story.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into too much details, but I'm just
No,
saying,
man, I
like,
know,
in
but
my
I
scenario,
remember.
in my
DJ
scenario,
details.
in my scenario, yeah.
Give
I
them
ended up getting a
details, Daniel.
ticket.
Look
How
at him
much was it? An
smiling.
open container?
It wasn't. It was less than half. It was like one of these. To be honest with you, it was like one of the exact
But
same
they got
ones.
you
It
for
was a
open
little bit
container
less
in
than
the car,
half. Yeah,
though,
they
right?
got me for open container.
How much was the ticket?
I'm trying to remember. I want to say maybe
200, maybe?
I want to say at least
Around there?
200, something like
Shit,
that.
yeah, I'd rather pay $20 for another bottle than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on the cops because I got cousins that got pulled over in Carmel, and they're with our white homie that lived there. So they went ahead and took out both of my cousins, put handcuffs on him, make him sit on the sidewalk, and get the white dude out and just have him sitting right there in the car asking him questions.
How many cops was it?
2.
Well, they only have 2 pairs of handcuffs.
Huh?
Right?
No, you got more. They got more handcuffs.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
They
think so.
they even got the long ass ones for fat people.
No, they don't. They do little zip ties here.
Well, no, they have long
They
ones.
use
But
zip
don't they
ties.
connect like 2
There's
handcuffs?
some, yeah, if they don't have those long ones. Yeah.
Dude, I connect. Dude, I seen that shit on Cops. I was weak. I was like a big old dude, and he had to put 2 handcuffs on him.
You got
Like,
extra handcuffs.
Yeah, but they went ahead and they're just asking him. So what are they doing with you? And like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, he was just, they're just giving me a ride, and I live over here. They're my friends, this and that.
Then maybe it's just me. My last encounter with the cops, and this is my last
Telling you, it's
story.
your positive vibes.
It was
bro.
it was here in Monterey. I was combing my beard with my comb. The cop pulls up next to me, looks at me. I'm still combing my beard. He gets behind me and flashes me, and he says,
Rixie Hustle. For those that don't know, his
Rixie,
new name is
yeah,
Rixie
Rixie
Hustle.
and then he tells me like, you know what, I pulled you over, right? He's like, no, I don't know what I did wrong. He's like, you were on your phone. I no, I wasn't on my phone. What are you talking about? He's like, I saw you on your phone. I was combing my beard and I continued to comb it, but I was not on my phone. He's like, where's your phone? He's like, my phone's right there. It was just sitting there. He's like, I saw you on your phone, just so you know. I'm like, I was not on my phone. I was combing my beard. I don't need to hold my phone. I have these little
comb your
remotes in the
beard.
car, you know. He's like, well, just so you know, and I was like, well, I wasn't on my phone. And then
He didn't give you shit.
and you
though?
gotta
he couldn't.
right.
Yeah.
And if he did,
there's
I'll
no
see
way
him
to
in
prove
court.
it.
I haven't paid
Right.
for my 2 last speeding tickets. I haven't paid for them. I won them.
Because
you
they got a
take 'em to
camera.
court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones with the camera and everything. You got
No,
to
not
show
even
it.
that. Not even that. Just so you guys know, you do a written statement first. You do got to pay all the money up front, but you do a written statement. If the cop can't remember or is too lazy to write back to contest against your
Majority
story,
of the time they're lazy.
then you're off the hook and they'll send you a check home. And then if that fails, you can still take them to court. But they get paid to go to court. They don't get paid to write.
Okay.
Yeah.
So heads up, it's easy to win the ticket. Just go on YouTube. They'll
to
tell you
court,
exactly what to write.
Go on
Go
YouTube.
to court, right?
I'm not gonna win this one because he
Gotta
had-
show a little cleavage.
But bro, there's so much things that goes into it.
Ricky?
Like it says, stay.
he was
It says stay. Like
Eyeliner.
explain why you think your speed was not unsafe. And in my defense, I wrote, the road was clear. It was not raining. There was no other cars around me. It was clear, and that was my excuse why my speed was not considered unsafe.
okay.
You know, that was my excuse. Plus, I said, when was the last time the speed gun was calibrated? Can you guys run that test? And then you just put all this little extra bullshit, and you pretty much see them in court if they say no.
I would do that, but the car was parked in the way where I know his dash cam was facing towards me, and there was a lot of cars around.
I don't think the dash picks up speed.
It doesn't pick up speed, but there's certain ways they can go ahead.
Ronnie fears that the cop will actually go to court and pull out his dash cam and be like, you see that motherfucker
I
pass
just,
by?
I just,
Well,
I was
I
like,
look,
just,
if
I
you
just-
go to
I just
court-
wanna take the traffic school and get that shit off.
If you
of my
go to
shit,
court,
like-
Oh, you
you're
still-
gonna
you
get
can
the
do-
same consequences if you don't try it. Why not just try it? What if?
no, because then I feel like they don't offer the.
And Ronnie don't
traffic
wanna-
It's the
school.
same thing.
But Ronnie don't want to waste his time going to
so.
court.
It's
though.
the same thing, bro. You're gonna get the same consequences. They can't up the consequences because you want to fight it.
You're not giving me positive vibes right now, right?
I'm giving you smart.
Smart vibes.
I'm giving you smart vibes,
You
bro.
already
Don't let
fell
the
if you don't
system
try.
fuck you over, bro. The system is corrupt. Anyways,
System is corrupted,
Hey,
guys.
just write your statement. I was shitting myself. Needed to get to a bathroom.
oh shit.
Hey, man. Good work.
And I sharded myself as I was waiting for my ticket.
I got the skid marks to prove it.
Yeah, you take the underwear to court. See?
See? Smear.
Charge me for assault. You trying to fling that? Do it.
You throw it to the judge.
We need to hurry up.
Why?
We're running out of time, man.
Why?
We're already an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, it's not that long.
Told you.
It's too long, man.
Why? June, you gotta go somewhere?
No. Just tired of hearing you, Mickey.
Come on, man.
Tired.
Come on. Hey, bro. I'm trying to cut your I want to get a pick after those. That's
Got you, bro. Anytime.
Damn, fighting words. Just wait till next week. See what happens.
We'll talk
And to end it, California isn't in a drought anymore.
No more
We ain't
drought.
thirsty no
Since
more.
what, 10 years?
Since
Over
like
10
I don't
years?
know, 10 years. But
about
be
time.
glad that we got some
8
water. We got a lot of
And we
rain.
still getting rain, right?
Yeah, I think we're still getting a
it's
few
supposed to
days of
rain
rain.
tomorrow.
Dang, man,
so
it's
hopefully.
Bro, man, we were getting clowned on by everybody. I'm pretty sure even Flint, Michigan clowned on us for not having water. And they got lead water.
It's kind of fucked up.
Shit.
Cool.
So
Yo, stop flicking your cigarettes, though.
yes.
Okay.
Thanks to everybody for
Perfect,
tuning
guys.
in.
Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Remember, Thursday, Chef Boy A3. Hit
There
him
you
up.
go.
Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
Oh,
Get your
yes.
meals. Get your
Yeah,
meals.
yeah,
Get your meals.
Hey, send me some pork suggestions, though, man. Shout out to Joel.
Shout out to Joe.
Where's
Hashtag
Joe?
where's Joe?
DM,
right, guys.
DM Ross some poor suggestions, all right?
All right, guys. Bye.
See you next time.